Happy Tuesday. My name is Aaliyah Kropp and today is October 14th, 2025. I'm joined alongside
Electroloni, and we have a great show packed with highlights on the Pitt Orchestra, government shutdown, and ACT.
First, we'll head over to reporter Graham Henderson where he tells us more about the Pitt Orchestra and the work they do to play under the stage.
Next, reporter Chase Ashby will tell us about the government shutdown and what it means for LPS staff and students.
And finally, we'll talk announcements about the ACT and what it is, Mythology Club and Tutoring Club.
All this and so much more, so make sure to sit back and relax.
And enjoy our show because this is KLHS. We've got more for you ahead about the LHS Pitt Orchestra, but first,
the Path to Graduation presentation will take place tomorrow night, October 15th at 6 p.m. in the Black Box to prepare you and your guardians for high school and beyond.
Now let's head over to Graham Henderson to see what the LHS Pitt Orchestra has been up to.
Here at LHS, our award-winning fine arts have always been recognized for excellence, and part of that is the musicals that we put on, but not in the way you might be thinking.
Now, while the musical itself is quite impressive, having been nominated for many Blue Star Awards, another talented group that you might not have even heard of is our Pitt Orchestra. That's right. Behind the scenes of all the singing and dancing, there's 25 hardworking musicians bringing the magic to life and tying together all the music with what you hear on stage.
So a lot of high schools aren't able to do a live Pitt Orchestra, and I think it makes it really special that we're able to do that.
Playing in a pit is actually much more difficult than playing in a typical symphony, especially because you must be perfectly in sync with not only your fellow musicians, but also the actors up on stage.
Pitt Orchestra music is very interactive, and we use lots of advanced technique and use lots of cues from on stage.
Another thing that makes playing in a pit extra difficult is actually the music itself. Pit music often features musical patterns that you wouldn't find in typical orchestral music, as well as many difficult time and key signature changes.
There are very crazy key signatures and really hard rhythms in this year's musical.
So make sure to come and check out the LHS musical Phantom of the Opera November 19th through the 22nd. And don't forget, there's a lot of hardworking musicians behind the scenes. And reporting for KLHS, this has been Graham Henderson.
So Graham, why do you think it's so hard for high school to have a live Pitt Orchestra?
You know, I think it's a lot harder for high schoolers just because at the end of the day, this music is written for professional musicians. And also, like one of our interviews said, not a lot of high schools are actually able to do this. So I think it makes it really special that we can do it here at LHS.
Thank you, that's amazing. The productions that the Fine Arts Department puts on are always remarkable.
I tried getting tickets to the last show, but they sold out night one.
Every show has a great turnout.
The next performance will be Phantom of the Opera, November 19th.
There seems to be a lot going on right now with after-school activities.
I agree. There has been so many stories in the news also. Let's head to reporter Chase Ashby for more information about the government shutdown.
On October 6th, the United States government shut down. This does not mean every single government service has been shut down, though. Essential parts of the government will remain open, such as air traffic control, law enforcement, national security, federal courts, and the FDA. Even though these services are open, their employees are not getting paid and are expected to work without pay for however long the shutdown lasts. The shutdown began due to a very heated debate between Republicans and Democrats. They both had to agree on a certain policy to pass it, but this ended up dividing the parties even more, so much so that the government had to shut down. This also unfortunately affects both Liberty and Kansas City, such as the airport having trouble with workers since many aren't working without pay, along with all the other federal workers who are being asked to do what they do normally without any pay. I talked to Mr. Patrick O'Keefe to see how he feels the government shutdown is affecting Liberty and Kansas City.
You might start seeing different government funding start to dry up. So anyone that uses, like SNAP or food stamp programs may not have the money there, or you may not be able to go to a national park. And also in the media, maybe you might see longer wait times for people going to the airport. So I think it's, can directly impact those that work for the federal government, but then also it may just cause some disruptions and people that you really didn't realize was a part of what they need for the budget.
That's all I have for you, Jays. This has been Chase Ashby reporting for KLHS.
Thank you, Chase. I hope this ends soon, but for now, let's move into some announcements. The official 2025-2026 ACT test dates and important registration deadlines have been released. The upcoming ACT dates are October 18th, December 13th, plus several dates in 2026, including February 14th, April 11th, June 13th, and July 11th. Be sure to register by the posted deadlines or take advantage of the late registration if needed. Fees for the ACT test are $68 with optional writing and science add-ons. Available additional fees for standby testing and testing center changes. Testing will be held at Liberty High School.
So the ACT test is good for college and career readiness. It allows you to get into college and then also scholarship money. So the higher your ACT score, the more money that you're going to receive, typically depending on the college that you want to go to. And so if you can practice the ACT as much as possible or take our ACT prep class that we have here, you will learn strategies and tips and tricks on how to score better and just get a lot of practice with the different tests that are on the ACT.
I think I'm going to take the ACT over the summer to give me lots of time to study.
I'm going to take it soon just to get it out of the way.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Mythology meeting this morning?
No, I had no clue.
If you are interested in mythology, then Mythology of All Gods Around the World Club is for you. Meetings are every Tuesday starting at 7:30 a.m. in room 407. They look at tales from all across the world and encourage anyone interested to attend. If you have any questions or need more information, contact Amber Elliott.
Are you looking for a welcoming community to start off your morning? First Priority is held every Thursday in the Block Box at 7:30. They come together to play games and share messages, and then at the end of the meeting, they pray.
Tutoring Club is looking for new members and accepting tutoring requests. Tutoring Club is for in-depth sessions over any subject that you need help in. It can be useful to get help or be a tutor yourself for A+ hours. For more information, you can contact Emily Lawler. I should definitely sign up to tutor to get some A+ hours.
Me too. One last quick announcement. Golf has a state send-off tomorrow at the end of third lunch, so make sure to support RJs.
But before we go, don't forget to watch all of our shows at 129 Daily, where we fill you in on all the news at LHS.
Also, watch us live on ESPN Plus for home football games and more.
Don't forget to follow all of our socials and tune into our weekly athletic press conferences with coaches and players on our YouTube channel. But for now, that's it. So please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'm Lilia Croft.
And I'm Electra Loney.
Have a rainy Tuesday, Jays.